How's it going, everybody? This is the DST show. We are live here in March 8th, 2026. We're going to be going over prerequisites. We have Knicks versus Los Angeles Lakers, and the Milan Derby will be happening in just under 10 minutes left. So I'll be going over some soccer commentary because I like me some Italian soccer. I want to try to display what's going on. The World Cup's ahead of us, and one of my favorite players out of AC Milan will be playing. No, it's not Luka Modric, even though he's one of the great midfielders you'll ever see. It's Christian Pulisic. We have the lineup right ahead of us. If the NHL gets out of my face. Okay, so we have Luis Enrique, Barcola, Barella, Nico Zinolitsky, Nico Barella, Mkhitaryan, DiMarco, Bastoni, Nathan Akanji, Mateus Akanji, Bisic, and Jan Sumar with Andre Brony, and of course Esposito that's gotten some good minutes. Undefeated over their last five. Probably the most informed team. And you know what's the shocking thing about all this? Milan has gotten a bit older in their lineup, but they've been more informed, a lot more tactical, a lot more aggressive, and a lot more clutch. And I feel like that's the biggest thing that we have going on here. Milan Derby in the San Siro, an iconic stadium, but possibly in the near future, it won't even last that long. And that hurts. We also got Knicks facing off against the Los Angeles Lakers. And I guess an overseas matchup abroad. And it might be Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, but there might be a multi-man match because we know we need a fail-safe just in case Cody goes over. Even though I guess for the grand majority they want Randy Orton to win. Just to get 15 times under his belt, beat Randy Orton's record. No, beat Triple H's record of 14 title runs. Because Randy Orton, when was his last world title win? Around the pandemic, around the Thunderdome era? So it'll be 3:30 on ABC or on ES. I think you can watch it on the ESPN network for us versus the Lakers head to head. Tatum had an underwhelming performance, but he's coming back at least 94% of what he used to be. It's going to be very struggling to try to still make a contending build out of him coming in and trying to blend back into the lineup. Oh, we also got Rockets versus Spurs too. So we have a lot of big games ahead of us. Also, out of all that's going on in the Premier League as well, bro, Tottenham Hotspur is close to getting relegated. I don't think anybody was expecting that. But to be fair, they did that to themselves. They did that to themselves. You got to admit they've done that to themselves. With the team they have, they should never look like they're about to lose a game. And yet they keep shooting themselves in the foot. The term Spursy's been in their legacy for years. It's not supposed to be a running joke. It is a pattern. That the Tottenham Hotspurs are just like the Los Angeles Clippers. If they had an actual fan base. They have the ability, they have the players, they have the reputation, the history, but they're always in the shadow of the other teams in London. Even though they have a European title, these guys are coming out of a European championship, and yet they had placed 17th. They were near the drop zone for relegation. So imagine you win a European title and you were about to get nearly demoted to the second tier of soccer. And then in American sports terms, that's like being a lottery team, but you don't get the lottery pick and you get less money. And to compensate for bigger stadiums that you get in the top flight of England, imagine that, but it's in a lesser revenue hole. And just imagine the fans that will decrease. Just imagine how much less money Real Madrid fans would be if they were in the second division of soccer. And it's sacrilege if they play second best to their rivals right now. That's how bad it is. Like those are two different standards of teams that are in two different atmospheres. Even though Spurs have tried to make themselves look like they're at the same level of Real Madrid, knowing how much they finance themselves over the stadium, even though they have a talent history of actually having like great players. Like God forbid if they kept Luka Modric and Gareth Bale, and then they got Harry Kane. They came from I think an Arsenal academy. Dembele, Hiran's son. If you guys remember Musa Dembele and Dali Ali, when he used to be like one of the best attacking midfielders in soccer. That's how it is. And I'm not trying to say that to be a dick. That's literally how it feels to be a Spurs fan. It gotta suck, guys. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. All right, the introduction in the tunnel's getting ready. Is that Sergio Ramos? Probably one of the biggest rivals you'll ever see, next to I guess a Man City, Liverpool, of course the Manchester Derby, the North London Derby. That's always big to see. The of course El Clasico. This is probably one of the biggest rivals in Italy. And Inter has been dominant over the past 70 years. Even more than Juventus. Like they haven't won the title since what? Cristiano Ronaldo signed after Real Madrid. And Paulo Dybala left, went to Roma. Paul Pogba did not have a good stint in Manchester. And like a bunch of guys. So it's like a bunch of players that have like dismissed. Like Juve's placed fifth place, currently on the table. It's like a best out of like 18 to 20 for certain teams out there. So like these are like two of the best teams right now. Right, Milan. If they do this, they can close the gap. If Milan, they had a good track record of beating the rivals over the past 5 games they've played against one another. I don't know if it goes over their past 5. It goes over their record they've had. Milan hasn't lost a game since their previous game. But it looks like they're playing the same formation. Over Allegri, they did have a stint with both teams are coming without a coach since last year. That's the craziest thing. Mike Maignan, French international keeper. Milan has been somewhat actually consistent with a front two. This is going to be a very fun game. Also, I'll be also transitioning between the Knicks and Lakers that are going to be playing today, as well early in the afternoon here on Sunday. Oh, Austin Reeves goes down, and it's currently a foul. Currently has 2 foul shots. He made one. He'll be making the other. Had 19 points against their game against Indiana. And Lakers, remember when they were like third seed? They were like a third seed team trying to reach around 50. Then Austin Reeves was out for like 4 weeks. What was he? Like out for 4 to 5 weeks. He missed like a good portion of the new year, and then the Lakers just started falling off defensively, and now everybody's trying to point the blame not on just Anthony DeAndre Ayton, that's been playing poorly on both sides of the floor, but also Luka Doncic, even though he's their top scorer. The perception that he needs to be like Kobe Bryant is abundant if this guy averages 35 points per game, but he can't get it done on the side. Even though it's been statistically proven that Luka Doncic is just an average to below average defender on the team that can't compensate defensively. He's not going to be a two-way defender just to get cooked, and then he has to go back on the offensive end. Like, that's not how it works. Even for LeBron, it doesn't even work for him. He's not known for zone defending, yet that doesn't work his way. For three, Reeves goes for back-to-back buckets. This time, not on the line. Three-pointer from the corner. Brunson. Ooh, kicks out. Come on. Hart. Good fadeaway jumper, Josh. Ah, shit. Marcus Smart's on the starting lineup tonight. Sorry, this afternoon. Three-pointer. Again, Reeves misses. Goes. Hopefully that's 0 for 2 on the floor. 1 for 2 on the floor for Austin Reeves. Luka Doncic without a one-legged three over top of the key. Goes back inside the bucket. Kicks out to find Reeves from the corner. Brilliant shot. DeAndre Ayton's this close to one more bad performance to the Lakers fans, forcing. They'll probably force JJ Redick to let Jackson Hayes get a lineup opportunity, even though he's a decent backup five at best. No offense to Jackson Hayes. It's just I think he knows his level. So as the back three, as always, Manuel Kanji, Luis Enrique, Esposito, and Boni. So Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram are probably on the bench as super subs, just in case. Alfred got enters out of the Champions League after they lost to some Norwegian small club. And here we go. Kickoff. Who y'all winning? I understand most of my audience isn't familiar with me going with soccer, but I'm trying to make that a regular occurrence. Like, I don't mind I love basketball and football, but I've also been back interested in soccer. And shout out to the one vote that went over to WWE 2K14 being one of the best 2Ks. He's right, by the way. I guess I was gonna add a slot for 2K22, but it had some flaws that was built around better on like 2K23 or 2K24. Hell, even 2K26. A lot of people give it shit. I give it shit. Fundamentally, of trying to make you actually feel like you're getting the most out of your purchase. Gameplay wise, it looks like they were making steps in the right direction. That's the fucking problem. Pass back, a bit of build up over to the left flank. Boney trying to fight over to the back line, and it's going to be stopped. That was probably DeWinter or Pavlovich, because they only got like two white defenders on the team right now. So it wouldn't surprise me. The upside about soccer, you won't see commercial breaks until like we actually go into halftime. Because the legitimate non-stop movement over to the ball, barely any breaks unless the ball's out of play or there's a foul. And that's usually handled in like a few seconds. Oh, big backwards flick. And they have to build it back over to the left side, but there's a big opening for Rafael Leao to shade a pass. A ball gets loose. And it's out of play. Barella and Massimiliano Allegri has massively improved Milan. They were trying to do something with Thiago Motta. It did not work. They were like so trying to find a more possession based play. Like Motta was obviously a La Liga style coach, or for younger players. I'm sure he could find work in a different opportunity, like what Xabi Alonso does next summer. Because he obviously doesn't look like the coach that becomes a fast fix now that his reputation's a bit bigger after coaching for Real Madrid. Woo. Oh, big to Modric. Build up, and here comes the first cross of the day. It's out of play. over the first 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Shiva has done a great job, by the way. He's trust on a new front two to build up over this, well, not traditionally newer formation, playing a more wide mid system. You still have your wing back side of Dumfries and DeMarco, more of DeMarco because Dumfries is injured. Oh! Poor possession into an immediate shot from Luka Modric. Trying to build up from the back. Got intercepted immediately. Modric gets a pass and nearly the long range goes through. It's going to be a miss out of reach over Jan Sommer. Trying to reap it, and there you go. You should have done that the first time off the cross. Oop. Over leg pass, and now it's build up to the back again. Back from Sumar. Who's that? Bastoni? Wide cross. Down the middle to Winter, and he'll give it to Magnon. Build up over to that right side. Three defenders covering a lot of passing gaps. And it's just building up to the back to find an opening to get a better opportunity to attack. Winter, Pavlovic flanking, getting a wider open to that right side, and now he's moving forward. Overlapping like a real right back. Ooh. And he gets intercepted. Now Luis Enrique. Didn't Luis Enrique come from Atalanta? Whenever you see these other teams trying to tackle away the ball backwards, gets intercepted. I don't think they're playing Rabiot today at the start of the game from Milan. Fofana. Yusuf Fofana has been way better. Oh, here comes the touch. The flick. Oh, mamma mia. Goes nowhere. It'll be Jerry Cardinal, the president of Milan. And quick build-up over Akanji. Back Barella to build up back to Summer. Getting two defenders to widen the gap. Build up over the right side. Here comes the cross. And it's touched. Coming from Enrique. Cheeky pass for Enrique. Big cross, and it's going to be a slide tackle. Overhead, saved by Magnon. Back to Estupiñán. The Ecuadorian builds it over. Fofana. Ooh, good skill. And just a miscommunication, it gets taken away. Build up back. Bisic built it over back to Enrique. Over Bastoni. And they're just diving down the middle. While like Milan, I guess they want their right and left center backs to play wide when trying to play through like their midfielders. That it works. I'm sure it works. Build up wide. Sinaliski back. Just passing it back to find a better opportunity. Akanji. Barella. Overlapping. Boni. Twisting his body. All right. They're they're just trying to find. They're just passing it around at this point. Building up Zielinski. Come on. Now it's over to that left side for DeMarco for a poor touch, and it's got to be recovered back to build up yet again. Waiting for that opening now. The back four, it's a high cross. Boni trying to get a touch, and it's gonna be overshot pass over from Boni. Free kick over for AC Milan. It's gonna be really interesting because Inter's always on the long ball. It's a direct approach from Milan most of the time. They're just building up to find openings to cross. But they haven't built up around DeMarco at all. It's been Enrique, back to Zinoliski, back to Barella. Barella plays over to the back three now, and now he's going to give long balls. Enrique. Ball gets deflected away from Estupinian. Dribbling right. Back to Enrique. Quick acceleration overlap. Ball gets taken away. Here comes Pulisic. Pulisic strides Rabiot, and it doesn't even look like a fucking cross. Over the crossbar, and it's going to be out of play. Overshot his cross, slid off balance for an opportunity, and it's going to be a goal kick for Inter Milan. Still 0-0 with only 10 minutes to start off the game. Hey, off the touch. Back to Inter. And Mkhitaryan presses back. Rafael Leao trying to pressure. Oh, I'm hearing ice cream again, folks. I'm hearing ice cream again. I'm hearing freaking ice cream. Let's go. You know it's getting warmer when the ice cream guy's here. Let's go. Hopefully you guys are getting set to go outside again. Knowing it's nearly spring break in just a month for certain people in school. I can get more cardio outside now when it gets warmer, folks. I hated being bunched up outside, and then I had to use steps. Rabiot playing over that back three now to build up distance with passing. And it's going to be more easier to build up and use set pieces for center backs. Because Rabiot is quite tall, even though he's a midfielder. Oh, sliding tackle gets overshot, but it's overthrown trying to find Boni. Esposito hasn't even got a shot on target yet. Long ball strides Estupinian. I thought he'd go to a more competitive team in Europe, knowing he's been a pretty selectively impressive right back since his time over Bournemouth. Modric intercepted, overshot it over the cross. No good for Rafael Leao for a direct middle shot. And he's been in form. He somehow is still playing good like he never left Madrid, bro. And he's been a collective in the most amount of starts I've seen him since what, 2022, 2021. Because I know they've been trying to transition away from Luka Modric and Real Madrid, and it's cleared away from what is that, Fakaru Tomori. I have to hear this in Italian commentary. DiMarco goes for a shot, gets deflected by Pavlovic, and it gets fouled away in a big collision to start this derby. Bastoni fouls Salamakers, shoves him off after the deflection. Oh yeah, that was a deliberate shove off by Bastoni. Emphasis on the name is very funny. I'm sorry. Still build up from the back. Let me see what's going on in the Knicks and Lakers right now. I think Lakers started like a 5-0 start. Ayton recovers and the ball goes out of bounds. Oh, they're promoting the One Piece movie. You guys are going to be watching that if you guys ever watched the anime before. Or if you guys haven't seen the anime in quite some time, you're trying to catch up what you didn't miss. I guess it's fun to watch a live action movie. Me personally, it just looks like a bunch of people in cosplay. And I just rather just watch. I'd just rather just read the book to keep up. But I'm sure the movie does well. The show does well. I have nothing against the guys working on it. But to make a show like that and keep the actors still in like good condition, or like if they age out of the condition or they get other work, I don't know how far they go to it because later in the show there's like a 2-year time gap of these guys doing more stuff later. So it's nothing on the One Piece show. Just I'm not a big fan of live action animes in general. People shitted on that Cowboy Bebop movie that was on Netflix for a reason. The movie sucked, but they'll keep going because of the popularity of the show. So nothing against it, and it gives people acting opportunities. So I'm gonna find a plus side on it. Me personally, I'm just happy I'm getting paid again. And Fakaru Tomori, we have a bit of a not really much of a time stoppage, but there is a stop of play with a possible injury, and somebody's warming up to probably take up a substitution opportunity at the defensive side of the ball because Tomori looks hurt. And Modric just close. Allegri, really rigid style that's still a cohort of everything going on offensively has been Luka Modric. I am upset what happened to that kid. I know he was hurt for a while, Santiago Jimenez. That came from a Dutch team and didn't do well later because of the injuries. He did have some good moments though, so it sucks that he couldn't stay healthy. Fuck! Got a chest touch and a bit of a contact. Bastoni seems like he's been the physical end of a bunch of interactions trying to stop possession. It seems to be Tomori's okay. Nearly, nearly, nearly half the time to halftime, and Pavlovic with quick acceleration plays through. Builds it Pulisic. Overlaps wide. And it's build up back middle of the pack to find Luka Modric. Edging wide back to Pavlovic. Used as like a pseudo right back. Underwhelming pass overhead goes nowhere off Pavlovic. Build up over Laporta. Oh, and there's a foul off a sliding tackle. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of physicality in this game. And the derby is a term that goes likely, guys. Think of a divisional rival matchup in the NFL. That's how it is in these derbies because it's inner city and it's more local. It's not like Chicago and Green Bay, even though the rivalries are the same. Don't get me wrong, but it always feels more personal, knowing that these teams are a bit older than your regular Chicago Bears team. Weren't they called the Chicago Cardinals beforehand, or no? Bit of build up right over Barella. Akanji back from Bastoni. Gets shoved off after a pass. Ball returns back, and now somebody's downed again off a bit of a collision. And Estupinian gets a bit of a warning from the referee. And I'm sure when the intensity increases, trying to get a commitment over a tackle, trying to intercept the ball, Estupinian goes a bit more harshly, and he gets a harsh hit on Barella. And now it's a free kick for Inter Milan. Could they break the deadlock here? It's been a big start. Big flick. Back Zielinski. DiMarco goes for his glory and goes, and it's immediately over the head crossbar challenge miss for DiMarco. That's been one of the leading assist players in the Serie A. That has almost the most assists in league history with like 14. I remember somebody was like force hating. I hate when people want to just force hate the modern era all because of the legacies already established and built. And somehow, if it's a newer player, they can't hate on it. I mean, they have to hate on it because he doesn't have much of an established reputation. Like at this point, we got to keep it a buck. DiMarco's probably going to be the best fullbacks you'll ever see in Italy. That's Italian. That he could play like a dynamic wingback, and he could pass, and he could free kick, and he could curve shots. That's incredibly impactful. And one of the reasons why Inter has succeeded and made 2 finals in the last 4 seasons in the Champions League. And this is like the most competitive league out of the top 5 leagues. Out of all the parity, Italy has like struggled to keep it relevant for a while. Look how much Inter has dynamically has made such the bare minimum of financial like expectations and made a good squad out of it. When it came to Tehran, they got on a free. Lautaro Martinez, cheap. Mkhitaryan, cheap. And he came from Manchester United like years ago. Bastoni, Barella, coming from lesser sides in Italy. Manuel Ikanji, like a bunch of notable faces or expired faces that you think would like completely disappear from the world of soccer. While like Milan made signing after signing trying to pray it works. While like their best signing so far has been Chelsea rejects. Out of like guys like Christian Pulisic, Fakar Tamari, Christopher Nkunku. Oh wow, there's a lot actually. Leao, you're next. Oh, as soon as you leave for Chelsea, my nigga. Because we know damn well they got somebody. They need somebody to play the left. I bet that's supposed to happen. Oh, big on the counter now. Build up for Leao. Checks it back. Rabiot back from Leao. Rabiot back over to Luka Modric. Back to Pulisic. My LeBron James of soccer. That's my hero right there. That's the man that's gonna lead us to the World Cup. Quick touch. Ah, it's deflected away. It's back over to Somar. Build up back. Over to Barella. Barella. Chest touch over Boni. Boni takes it outside foot and there's a high cross. Underhanded over, targeted to DiMarco. Back over to DiMarco. Poor touch. Inside over Esposito. Oh, it's still in play. Bastoni decisively gives back DiMarco. DiMarco checks. Zielinski. Mkhitaryan. Waiting for a perfect chance over the left flank. They're finally utilizing. Checks it back. 25 minutes in. And it's back to build up from the backfield over with their starting keeper. Dun, 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 dun. And there it is, a one-handed. Oh, they're replaying it out of bounds possession. Was it swatted away from Josh Hart or DeAndre Ayton recovered? It currently is fucking half the points. Oh, it's 21-26. I don't know why they show us 8-14. Knicks trail by 5, and Jalen Brunson's only with 6 points, but we're already 2 fouls in the first quarter, with a minute 17 remaining in the first quarter of the game. Luke Kennard's in, with Jackson Hayes and Luka Doncic still on the lineup, and he gets an and one after a contact baseline jumper. And marathons around like $40. But Ella, there hasn't been much of a long distance shot on target unless we count DiMarco's free kick for Inter. And Mkhitaryan gives a touch. And it's going to be out of play off a clearance. And it seems like they replaced Tomori with a new player. Oh, but it rolled off his hand over the ball being dead. They will not call it as a handball. And a throw-in has been practically a corner kick in certain set pieces now. Everybody can be Stoke City now. Here comes a throw-in over Esposito, out of play, headed away corner for Inter Milan. I do like the unpredictability in the league, but it looks like a clean sweep. I haven't seen a team like choke a league title since Ajax last year, where I think PSV picked up the back-to-back championships, and then they just lost all their key players. So it's Feyenoord and PSV again, and Ajax just sells the league. So I guess it's their time to be Manchester United when they've been one of the best Dutch teams in the league. Esposito. And here goes the throw in of Esposito off Barella. Shot selection saved by Mike Maignan. Touch back, and it will be a foul. Rabiot feeling a bit of himself after that foul, taking a bit of a windbreaker. I hope that doesn't mean something disgusting out of context. I swear to God, I really hope not. I'm not trying to hear it. Pavlovic, yet again off that right side. Not of a lot of aggressive moments in attacking over that last interposition. Back over to that backwards pass. I think next year's El Clasico. Next week is the El Clasico for Real Madrid and Barcelona. I could cover that. That's always around like 3 something. It's always the wrong times they always have you slave out. It's always non-holiday seasons. Pavlovic back again flanking, and just inch by inch, Milan's getting further. Nearly a lost possession by Rabiot. Rabiot has to check it back. Inter trying to just inch back into possession, trying to pressure the defenders over that back line. They're not pushing the ball forward. Back over Leao. Back Manuel. Over Rabiot. And it's built up back. Jesus Christ, guys. Back over to that right side. Pass it back. Modric's gonna pass it back. Back to Maignan. And back to a forward pass over to that right side. Hopefully the tempo shifts later in the first half, because I understand if these teams are just feeling each other out. Pause. Yusuf Fofana. Oh, and he gets a harsh foul. Rabiot has been chomping at the bit. Zielinski gets a heavy challenge, putting his whole knee over to the back of his calf. Oh, God. Not Rabiot. He's going to fight his teammate again. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's not going to. He hasn't been reported for doing that. He was playing in a French team earlier around the year, and then he just got into a whole locker room fight after a loss, and then now both players have been fired, cut from the team, and then signed for 2 Italian teams. Back over Rabiot. Back over from Maignan. Pavlovic. Back over to Modric. Ball's deflected over Barella. Back Modric, and he bosses still over to the midfield. Through a ball, hits over, coming over to Rabiot. Intercepted by Manuel Akanji, cleared by Summer. This could be the chaos they need. And it's going to be checked back to the keeper. Over 15 minutes before we head over to half time, where it's been a 0-0 exchange, very neutral possession-based game so far, bro. Nothing's been going on. Oh, Belga. Slide tackle by Modric. Counter now. Finally, some attacking football. Here it is down the middle, waiting for time. Challenge is what I want. Declared by Mike Magnon. Point blank shot goes nowhere. Oh, mamma mia, Esposito. No, offsides. Are you kidding me? No, that wasn't Esposito. That was probably Mkhitaryan. Oh, my goodness. What a way off the counter to finally start on a 3-on-2 break. Broke apart after 2 shot stopping saves by Mike Magnon. All a battle to close the gap. Back over from Luka Modric to build up wide. And here comes the build up pass. Through ball! Estupinian 1-0! Go! Let's go! 1-0! Estupinian! From Mkhitaryan's interception. What a pass! What a goal from the Ecuadorian! 1-0! Milan strikes first blood after a deadlock that held over the 30-plus minutes. What a way to start the game! Estupinian! Estupinian! Hey! 4 letters, 1 word. It's not Estupinian. It's 4 letters, 1 word. Why are they sealing the ball now? Why are they sealing the ball? What, the first goal of the game and you guys make it a collector's item? Come on, man. Oh. And now it's a restart for Inter Milan. And now it's back. And the red side will score first. Oh, Pulisic. No. Recovered away off Pulisic in a big collision. Off Estupinian. But it plays on over the collision, over the deflection. Cleared away by DiMarco off the header. Chest. Back to the header, recovered by Milan. Man is down. There's still a teammate down. Where's the foul shot? I'm joking. The craziest thing about the American parodies that British people made to commentate on Americans' lack of football knowledge. There's one thing I did love, and that was the Ozempic commercial. The Ozempic sponsorship they put on. Offside, onside. Oh yeah, he's onside. Big side. Coming out Pulisic. Getting past two defenders. Tapendo overshot the cross, and Milan has been more aggressive. Salamakers overlapping over the right side. And sadly, DeMarco caught on. Salamakers tried to sneak in over a tap in. And Salamakers overcommitted and shot it off the wrong side of his foot. Back over. Luis Enrique beats past Luka Modric. Overlaps Mkhitaryan overlaps Esposito. Oh, back over Enrique. Crosses back Boni. No good. Cleared, and Menyo's trying to clear the ball. Created a bit of breathing room. Well, looking like more of an opportunity to approach as the weekend for Inter. Back over the wide cross. Watch out for Leao. That has the footwork to match the style. Over the step over. Leao has to check the ball back, and he's overlapping wide. Shoves it back. Back over to Pavlovic. Picture in picture. Back over Modric. Playing a bit deeper to Winter. Overlapping wide. Oh my goodness. And Fakamura to Mori with the shot from Salamakers. And he gets deflected over, I think, his own teammate. I'm going to just say the last name. Headed away. Oh, shit. Here it is again. Extra pass. Oh, beat Sumar. Beat Sumar. Oh, my God. How is that not a chance? DeMarco intercepted and tried to clear, but it's back to AC Milan's opportunity. Oh, intercepted again by Estepinian. Recovered again, Leao. Back Estepinian. Checks it back to Modric. Modric back, and they just get the ball right back just like that, man. It's back to building up until they can get a forward opportunity. Modric widening his opportunity. Estepinian again finds an opportunity to chance over the overlap. Wide cross. Tomori. No good. Yusuf Fofana with a big opportunity to check it back. Good crossed over by Estupinian. Fofana was the attended teammate I was guessing Tomori was trying to cross to. Some Barella is going to be the fastest person to try to keep up with. Here comes the cross. No, saved. Here goes Bastoni. Deep pass down the middle of Mkhitaryan. Hopefully the press doesn't pressure them to make a mistake. Akanji takes his time. Checks it back. Zidanlitsky back over. Akanji. Bisick. Back over Luis Enrique. Fofana. Back, and they're just trying to cut these lanes where they can just get more middle. Back over the wide crossover. Barella. Back to Bastoni. Bastoni checks over. Mkhitaryan. It's cleared away. Yet again, another opportunity to get it some passing going. Turns out of their favor yet again, but Inter still has a chance. Luis Enrique striding and flanking. Mkhitaryan. Oh, DeMarco, nothing. That was crazy. Without Inzaghi, they've still done pretty well. Oh, ball's cleared away. Hot air balloon the ball inside, down the middle, packed up over by Luka Modric, shielding the ball away. Checks it back, and it's over a touch. Here comes Leao, trying to find Pulisic. Back over Leao. Finesse shot goes nowhere. Down the middle. Enrique. Varela sends a good cross over to DeMarco. DeMarco, 2 more minutes of out of time. Till we hit the halftime. Here comes a wide cross. Not a play. Here goes a big corner. Inter need this for an equalizer before the half. DeMarco. Referee making sure everybody's in a good middle of things. Back over to Inter. I'm sure with the Inter players back, they could move forward for a chance for a header. Spacing themselves well. DeMarco deflected away over Pulisic. Back over Mkhitaryan. Waiting Barella. Long range. Oh, wide to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left. And that will be halftime after the final missed shot. And it's 1-0 AC Milan. We'll be heading over to halftime where the Italian commentary comes in. Currently, it was Luka Doncic on the line after his hand one last time we checked up on this game. Now it's 33-46. Try to transition to that game real quick, and then I guess around halftime we'll check back in. Oh, we'll get Raptors also versus Mavericks. Raptors having probably one of the best seasons I've seen since the 2019 season. Right now, it's Luka leading with 12 points, 11 with Rui Hachimura having more than LeBron James. Wait, I don't think LeBron's playing. Yeah, LeBron is out due to injury, so it's just Luka. Luka, and Austin Reeves, if you want to be accurate. If you still think Austin Reeves is a critical superstar for this team, I'd trade him for honestly, I'd get rid of him for Jaren Jackson Jr. That's just my opinion. I just want if the Lakers want to make a critical team, you need an all NBA forward that can try to space the floor and make sure shots are not easy to get on the team. I feel like one of the best defensive pieces is either Rui Hachimura or Marcus Smart once in the blue moon. And that guy hasn't been a high level defender since 2023. 2022. Whenever he feels like it. Oh, we get Cavaliers versus Magic, and the Magic has been some upset kings. And we're coming, and this is after we lost to the Thunder. I think we just decimated the Denver Nuggets by like 40 points. By 40 points! Marcus Smart on the inbound here. Clock restarted over to 14. Josh Hart. We've been 1 for 12 from the 3, my nigga. We are so inefficient. Brunson. Moving the ball, screen to try to switch Luka with Brunson for the mismatch. Let's go. 3-pointer for the Knicks. 10-point game. 5.5 remaining here in the first half. Brunson 2 for 6 from the field. Luka getting the triple team. Hachimura off the pump fake, but Landry Shamet sidestep for the jumper mid-range. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Loose ball foul from DeAndre Ayton. The high step in with the tween. The back step 3 from Brunson. Barbecue chicken, young fella. Fuck, get out. Pay by alimony. Yeah, but I hate to be Luka Doncic in that stage of my career where like I can put Hall of Fame level numbers, but unless like I win an NBA title, I will get critiqued for almost anything I do not do right than the stuff I'm trying to do right for the team. That's crazy work. Quick kick out. Luke Kennard to Smart for the corner. Barely the side of the rim. Brunson, heavy step, in for the kick out. Landry Shamet, wait for an option. Swings over to OG Anunoby. Hey, goes straight into the middle for a dunk. Let's go. 8-point game. Don't you dare put Jeremy Sohan back there. Me personally, I would have made him a Piston if you wanted to be a ripoff, not good at anything, but nowadays you have to be actually good at something to play for an NBA team. No offense to Jeremy Sohan. I know we needed key defensive pieces, but what we really needed was a legitimate, efficient three-point shooter. And Miles McBride is injured again. We barely have a hot hand level guy that can get off the secondary unit and score. We couldn't get that off Jordan Clarkson if he tried. When we had a proven guy that was actually known for putting up good numbers whenever he has a hot hand, especially in the second half. Because we're not getting that off Mikal Bridges, if we're being honest with one another. Oh wow! As soon as we talk about the NBA, we get a Popeyes commercial, bro. You know what? Let it fly. This chick is good as as a mug. I'm fucking with this cheese bread. How many rings you got, bitch? How many rings? I got 3. Doesn't Magic have more than you, sir? Shut your bitch ass up. Now bring back winning times, guys. I want to see Michael Jordan in the show. They'll make him look like a piece of shit, but you'll get the glaze of shit out of him to make y'all some money. I'm just glad that we didn't make it to what year did Magic Johnson have the STDs? What around like the mid 80s or late 80s? I think it was that time he was wearing that fur coat. Do 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 bam 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 do 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 bam bam. Girl, close your eyes. I'm putting something in your cup. What do you say? My fault. Don't try to hide it. I'll find you. Man. Y'all excited that Cody Rhodes is a 3-time WWE champion? McIntyre being a transitional champion is a bit of dirty work. I understand they were going to put Cody in the title picture. But damn. And now Cody Rhodes is getting the Roman Reigns treatment when it comes to manufactured baby faces, but then they don't want the baby faces to actually be the face of the company. Then we start glazing when it's the heels. That's crazy work. So we turn Cody heel, then he becomes the face of the company. But the baby face will be manufactured as the pseudo underdog that we can't do enough promotion with. That's when Sami Zayn comes in. That's when it becomes a triple threat match with Jacob Fotz. Oh my god. So we'll make it like Mania 2000 and fuck it all up. Like I did back for the remainder of 2000. It was me, you dumb son of a bitch. Oh, come on, attacking on the rim. They kick out Luke Kennard for 3. No good. Rebounded. And Rui Hachimura, the ball's loose. Is going to be a travel call. Oh, attacking over the rim. No foul call. So I'm very concerned. Imagine being Joe Burrow at this time. You have no all pro edge rusher. And all you have is a aging Trey Henderson and a B plus at best non complimentary receiving core with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase with no running back depth. Barely any running back depth. Oh, power dribble. Down the fade. Oh, no call. No call for Brunson. Luka. Spin out. Stuck with Mikal Bridges. Looking like he almost wants to hack. Intercepted. Big steal. OG Anunoby on the breakaway dunk. It's a 6-point game for the Knicks. Let's go. God, my calves are killing me, guys. It's because your mom keeps chasing me. I'm joking. Up down the lane. On the contest. And but Lakers get it. But Austin Reeves gets on the line, even though it looks like Brunson got fouled. Fair. It's all fair. Carlo Ancelotti looks like he was looking at his crime passed over in Brazil. Ooh, my back. I know what I'm doing. Fuck! Reeves is still on the line for another foul shot, and it's good. 8-point game now for the Los Angeles Lakers. Back inside. Towns. Maybe these guys, man. After all that, let's go! Counted, but no call. Cestiest and one I've ever seen, folks. Steps in, balls loose again. Luka Doncic cannot stop it with the turnovers. Bounce pass in between. Count it, no call. Are you Yo, you're kidding me with these no calls, bruh. And it's good again. Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart combined for 6 fouls, both. Kick out, back Shamit. OG Anunoby, top of the key. Easiest 3 you can make. There it is. 5-point game for the Knicks. Let's go. Oh, kick out again. From the logo, Luka Doncic, no good. He's been 0 for 5, and he keeps losing the ball. I expect more off Luka whenever he plays us, even though I'd be satisfied if we beat him. 3-pointer from the corner. Shamit. Damn it. Bars. Bars. I said bars. I toss around the number 20 number like it's nothing. Jesus Christ. Oh, down the breakaway. Luka Doncic falls out and the ball gets stuck over the side of the. Oh my god. We're on the break. Luka Doncic got the ball stuck on the side of the rim. Oh my god. That brings back memories. Leave the memories of one. You got futured endeavored. Luca is fat. Pay my taxes. On the line now after a foul on transition. And it's good for Luka Doncic. 51 to 45 now. Is halftime's over now? Oh, now we're back. Barella. Ow. On the overlap. Ball's loose. Over to the inside. No. Could be out of play. Was there some halftime adjustment? Rob guys. DeMarco. It's still Boney and Esposito. They haven't made any halftime adjustments when they haven't done anything moving forward. How are Bayern sixth place? I'm sorry, am I missing something here? Fucking Hertha and Mönchengladbach are higher than Bayern Munich. I'm sorry, I'm playing the game at the same time. If anybody pays attention. It's back out of play. Oh, back inside Enrique. Oh, Barella off the post. When their best chances are ready to approach the attack, goes nowhere. Out of play. Zinaliski this close to create an assist for himself. Set piece for DeMarco. No good. Chest touch. And it's still nowhere, but a quick counter. Could happen. Luka Modric sets up over Fofana. Leao moving the ball. approaching DeMarco, and they'll stop him. Mkhitaryan. Enrique, here comes a cross. Oh, Esposito, he gets shoved off. But Pulisic, whoa, good run. Pulisic with the dribble. Who's he stuck with on the overlap? Leao. Fuck, no goal. Off target. And it is off target. Mamma mia, big chance. Oh, a bit of an off balance pass. Mkhitaryan, Barella, Luis Enrique with a chance. Probably one back pass. Could attempt from across. Back to Estepinian. Here comes the cross. Overhead, no good. Magnon with the save. How long can they secure before Inter finally gets things going when they bring out the reserves? Big touch. Salamakers stuck with Bastoni. Big interception picked up over DiMarco. Big through ball goes nowhere. Checks it back. Back to Fofana. This is my brutality. I forgot. It's been years since I've seen Rhea Ripley with that haircut, where she had the side shaved with the comb over. That looked nice on her. Yo, I forgot that her hair was blonde. Oh, over forward. Oh no, saved by Sumar. Are you kidding me? DiMarco, nothing deflected over Bastoni. And a bit of exchange is going on over Yusuf Fofana, trying to go out near post over the shot, trying to chase him over, thinking tunnel vision and thinking goal at the same time. Another life that there will never be. I'm curious what's going to be spring cleaning going after Mania. I think that's when Johnny Gargano's contract is going to expire because there's no shot they're going to have this guy get squashed by Obafemi for the next 3 months. Poor guy breaks the depressed friend habit to know that nigga's going to be all elite. Come May. Oh, DiMarco gets the ball taken away. Rabiot. Boini tries to chase Rabiot. Goes for the long ball. Back to Zielinski. Back to Bissek. Oh, overhead cross on the overlap. No, out of play again. Any chances to try to push it over for a through ball just gets completely evaded over the lack of accuracy. Enrique gets targeted again, and yet the forwards can't create for themselves. Was a scary movie? Oh, DeMarco. Big chance. Over down the middle cross. Mikotarian then sets up DeMarco trying to go for an open foot shot. Goes nowhere. Off target. Uh, Start vote. Scott stretch. Don't like sitting for that long. What's going on currently? The Lakers still leading. Luka Doncic only had 1 point in the second quarter after opening with 12 with the Lakers lead. Then the guy's been getting fouled, missing shots, losing the ball a lot. I think that was a massive thing too. Luka keeps turning the ball over. Back to check it back. Zinalewski trying to check it over to the middle of the defense, and here comes Mike Magnon with a save. It's halftime with Shaq. Zielinski waiting down the middle. Barella DiMarco. Zielinski trying to push down on the overlap. Well read by Milan's defense. Back to Bastoni. Back to Darmarki. Oh my God. It's the same. Back. Three back. Press it wide. Wait until the last moment to overlap. Here comes Enrique. Will he do anything? No. And it's backwards again to Bissek. Mikotarian. Could be a counter because they're just pressing like three guys in the middle so they don't go through anybody. Here comes Bastoni up across, headed in for a pass to the keeper. How long can they see the game through until like there's an actual substitution being made? Fakaru. Oh, what a touch! Fofana, it'll through it straight to Leao. Leao still pressed over the defense. Too wide again for Rafael Leao. Suicide. Wait a minute. Oh, shaker. See if there's any more trades going on because I think Monday will start. We'll start the bidding war for certain free agencies. DeMarcus Williams retired. No, Darius Williams has retired from professional football. While Colby Woden just got traded for Zaire Franklin coming from the Green Bay Packers. So linebacking support has been used for the Colts. while franchise tagging Daniel Jones, by the way, so they're not trying to give him the bag yet. While converting some contracts, Khalil Mack will stay for the Chargers. Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. Again, return of the. Oh my God. When all that I can, here I am. Substitutions and Denzel Dumfries will be taking over. The Dutch wingback will be coming in. For probably Luis Enrique because he hasn't done shit. Back over to Dumfries. Over Basek. Bisek. Back over Barella. Akanji. Bastoni. How long can they build up over that right side again? Called it down the middle, down the chest. Milan trying to pressure it down over the substitution. Dumfries. No. Could we see two wingbacks score at the same game? Estupinian scored first blood. It's been the harsh way to start the game for AC Milan to counterattack. Another dream is what there will never be. Vince McMahon forgot to take a pee on his Another dream is what there will never. Vince didn't see the speed limit. Check it back. Back Sucic. Overlapping Bastoni. Bastoni checks it back. DeMarco. Possible cross goes deflected by Rabiot. Still in play. Desperate cross goes over the deflection. Leao. Yusuf Fofana gets the ball taken away. Big chance off Boni gets deflected. And there it is back over to AC Milan. And Leao possibly over. Yeah, he's probably offside. He dropped the shoulder a bit too long. He dropped his. Yeah, he rushed to drop his shoulder. Here comes a cross off Bissek. No, still Bony nothing. Every time they're just trying to build up over to the back, they get that flank covered so they can cross the stupid ball, and it goes nowhere. Inter, it's either get direct or change your approach. You had a full couple of minutes to change your approach, fam. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, long ball goes back over to Manuel. Around under 30 minutes remaining. over the ball to return. I think it's been majority Inter ball. But Milan just waits for the complete counter, and they get everything they need. My thing is, why is it still difficult to get a San Siro? You guys are constructing a new stadium, and it still has to be the same two clubs in it. I'm sure Jets fans don't want to be around Giants fans as much as they used to for the past decades. Oh, some pace. Leao needs to press it back. Off the touch from the through ball. No. Big challenge, and he just rocks it away, not trying to get any loss of possession. That could end. De Winter clears. Oh, and we got a foul. Yellow card, the first one to come out. My leg! And that would be Rabiot getting a yellow card, getting fouled.
You're done. You're washed. It's over.
Yeah, that's how it's going to be. Rabiot's feeling every inch of it after Bastoni challenged him in between the ball. Still checking over his leg. Over the ref cam. Both men are receiving treatment. America's most blooded. Will we have time to continue? Oh, God, he is jolting away. That was a foul gone wrong. And Augusto will come in over for Bastoni, who's going to come in for Rabiot. And now Dumfries, yellow card. Now we're getting into the thick of it. Getting a lot of physicality getting played. Dumfries grabbing onto Pavlovich. Barely collecting himself over to the ball and falls. When the Undertaker pulled up on the full gear with hat, coat, trench coat, and everything to meet LeBron James. James reportedly viewed the underage appearance publicly stunned and felt it was unnecessary. Well, it would catch me off guard if somehow I see the Undertaker out of nowhere for a game. Zinaliski, back to Marco. Oh, Flamingo's playing for Fluminense so far. Oh, off the check. Recovered away. Back over Pulisic. Pulisic gets Salamakers. Salamakers stuck with DeMarco. Pulisic hits straight to Tomori. Tomori on the overlap. The decoy. Back to Pulisic. De Winter. Pavlovich. Rabiot. Checks it back to Winter. And here comes the lob. Chest touch over Fofana. Big white cross. This is the Milan player down. Over the inaccuracy over Rabiot. Picked up back over Dumfries. Big chance. Akanji back over to DeMarco. Still, nobody's able to progress. Life is getting harder for Milan. Big cross. DeMarco gets it deflected. Back over to Luka Modric. In the 71st minute, no, DeMarco recovers. Oh! Akanji goes down trying to clear the ball and hits Salamakers instead. I hear voices in my head, thank God. We got a picture-in-picture going on. Oh, oh no. Here comes the ball. Going forward after the cross. Down the middle. Yeah, it's been a nothing burger possession wise. As much as Inter Milan has had possession, they've just done nothing with it, bro. Seriously, is this Meg the Stallion cartoon real? What the hell is this? She's twerking and launching her poom poom down on front of dummies and destroying them. Like something about that just doesn't look right to show. And I watch anime, folks. That I've seen almost worse. Oh, big tackle again. Estupinian goes down, the only goal scorer of the night here. Damn. Those are some a bit older Mercurials. I mean, they're good. I know some players that get contracts, so like guys in the Premier League, they get bigger contracts. They wear the newer stuff every time. I like it though in France. If you're like, there's like a major rival, you don't wear the same color as your major rivals. Not even a third jersey. Oh, big interception picked up over Luka Modric. Oh, big touch over Pulisic. Bossing around Travella. Overshot the pass. No good. Milan this close to try to close up the gap. Even though Inter has been damn near perfect. And Napoli has stumbled themselves over to probably a permanent third place finish. Unless otherwise. Because there was a time when they thought Roma was going to win the league. Sadly. This lady show up with a gun. Confrontation New Jersey hotel breakfast has spotted the debate after being criticizing two women for wearing bonnets in a public setting. Oh yeah, and that's a black guy saying that. That's crazy. Thratese substituted in. Fulkrug takes over at the center forward position. Modric just moves forward and finds a good ball down the middle, finding Tomori. Gets hit over by DeMarco. Foul. I forgot control flames are a thing. Oh my lord. And now there'll be other substitutions made. Duoff could take over for Bissick. See what's going on in that Knicks game. Oh no, we're on a commercial break. Oh, big chance over Pulisic. Oh, off the chest. Big counter, Pavlovic. Big tackle by Rabiot. Man is down, and we're just coming from a topsy-turvy derby. And there it is, a yellow card for Rabiot. That's been in so many physical altercations around the field. And that was the middle of transition. And the shoulder bump over Pavlovic. Over the elbow. And Pavlovic sells that like like a SGA foul. And over one little collision, that gets the yellow by Rabiot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Da, 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 na, na. Big chance over Boni. Wins the ball. Is Taram coming in? Or no, or Lataro? We have under 10 minutes left, guys. Like, you guys got to make a game plan. Estepinian. Matched up over Dumfries. Back over DeMarco. Back over Augusto. Dybala. I thought he said Dybala for a second. Headed away. Tamari over DeMarco. Accelerates wide. You know a cross is coming down the middle. It's cleared away. It's going to be cleared away. Mm-hmm. 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 3-year, $18 million contract for Justin Schnart for from inside linebacker for the Denver Broncos. Aaron Banks converts his $15 million contract, added a void of 2 years to create a $12 million cap space. Packers trying to expand their horizon. Christian Pulisic subbing off for some good creation he's been making up front. Didn't execute, so we're pushing for now Nkunku and Nicholas Fulkrug now is attacking force. And Nkunku has had some clutch times here for Milan. DeMarco. And he'll check it back. Ball gets taken away. Raichi. Zielinski. Back over Manuel Akanji that still stays on the field. Sucic. Step over from the cross inside. Couldn't make it narrowly. Saved by Mike Munoz. Nearly 5 more minutes left in this game. It's been a dull fest. So, just held over to 1 goal over Estupinian and just the defense making sure Inter doesn't do anything. Because they really want to get this 3 points so they can close the gap. At least a bit because there's only a couple games left into the season. And what y'all got for March Madness, by the way? No matter, I keep my heart beating. It feels safe with me. Oh, can't do anything, Boney. They keep trying to stretch. Pause. They keep trying to drift them wide. I hope that's not counting as anything. Samuel Raichi now substituted in. Oh, he takes a tough collision foul. I feel I've been half the 60 things. Will you came from me? I wouldn't say anymore. Forgive me. Oh God, they still air scrubs? These brothers are in their 50s. They are still airing scrubs. Oh my God. Reeves cleaning house. Don't remind me that LeBron James is watching. Oh my God. That he's attacking around the rim. Oh my God, Josh, he just cooked you. Luka Doncic 8-2 with a plus 13 efficiency net when they're on the court together. The white on white violence, 22 points of Luka Doncic after an underwhelming second quarter. Second half has been all Lakers so far, folks. 11-point lead. Marcus Smart for an off balance 3. Offensive rebound. Swung. Dalton Connect. That's Dalton Connect, right? Yes, it is. 3-pointer. Ah, oh, fuck. Modric, nothing still happens. What happened? Samuel Raichi, what was the call? And it's checked back. Nick White, TikTok future. Okay, thank you, Nick White. I don't know. Maybe like we'll do a post show. We'll do a post show recap on what happened on Monday Night Raw on Tuesday. Just so we can have something to commentate about the news heading into WrestleMania. No, and I got some family gone around the month, so some stuff has to be done. Oh, big build up off Modric. Oh, and Sucic gets a bit of a challenge, but gets a clean tackle dictated. Oh, Luka Modric gets his get back in a slide tackle. The yellow card's coming. There it is. Whoa. Modric, and he's dictating that was an unjustful non-call made earlier over the last sliding tackle off Sucic, and then he repaid. Oh, that was open stud, no doubt about it. Oh my god. And it looks like a trip over a clear challenge over Sucic, and Modric was getting him back for that. We got ourselves a fight, man. Oh, Pavlovich, nothing works off the clearance on the counter. Back over to Rabiot. Rabiot, instead of going straight for the small pass, pushes it short wide, but it's an offsides call. 5 more minutes left of that time here. 5 more minutes for pressure to draw. Trying to still keep it at a distance. Nearing a double-digit lead in the Serie. Off DiMarco, still nothing. Off the wide ball. Cleared away. Akanji back to DiMarco, pressing it wide. We can see another cross. Oh no. Trying to get the title? No. My leg! Esposito. He's still injured. Trying to make the challenge. Looks like he took a tripping over the play. Nearly 5 minutes remaining over to the half. Is this a prayer for Inter Milan? Cleared away, Mignon. Volley over to the outside. It's going to be cleared out. Another corner. Could lightning strike twice? Big set piece for DiMarco, but but the whistle blown. The whistle blown. The goal doesn't stand. What was the call? The ref was trying to initiate what was going on with the whistle blown before the corner was even set. And you see a big tussle out in the middle of the chaos. And what would look like a goal over the scene of Lautaro Martinez looking. And it's still not a goal for Inter. What happened? Here comes a corner. No, punched away by Magnon. Headed away, trying to shield the ball. Cleared off to the outside. Will be a throw in. Sucic trying to set an opportunity for DiMarco. That's responsible for both set pieces. Corner. Oh, come on. Big chance. Over to the outside. Underwhelming pass. Saved again by Mike Magnon. Mamma mia. Inter has not had an opportunity at all to keep it consistent offensively. Oh my gosh. See if any other news updated so far. I think we'll see more around later tomorrow morning when free agency starts. Other than EJ Snead picking up a 2-year deal with the Texans. Sucic steps wide. DeMarco needs a set piece. Opening. Chances back to Sucic. Wide cross. Could he push it back to DeMarco? Challenges over to the right channel. Oh no. 15 more seconds. Wide cross. Sucic! Over. No. That's going to be the game. Everything right to happen, but everything wrong to happen over the last couple. No, is there going to be a handball of Samuel Raichi? He didn't even notice until he moved his hand away. The other side of the red side of Milan is dancing, while the blue side is looking at injustice being not called over that handball by Samuel Raichi. No. The Bloods are singing, but the Crips are crying. That's all she wrote. 1-0, Milan beats Inter again. And a clean sheet as well. Congratulations to AC Milan, everybody. The gap has been pushed away from like 8 points. But it's a battle of attrition, a battle of consistency always in the league. So if Milan, if this cuts off their form, because none of their key pieces offensively collected through, I feel like the biggest piece they moved was Dumfries. Sucic was good in the ball movement, but they just couldn't get going. And just kept with this weak-ass build-up while you still saw Leao going for attacks. You still saw Pulisic creating while forming for attacks. Dumfries, boss in the midfield, was probably the biggest reason why Milan won this game. Also, because if it wasn't for that whistle off, and I guess they feel like it's injustice as well what happened with Samuel Raichi, we're going to hear a lot of Inter fans complain over how the game went down. Other than that, we're going to close off here so I can try to get some rest for later tonight because I got work. Thanks for watching. If you had the time to watch, it's a blessing. That's it for me. Have a great rest of the day.